baggy. So, it's another one. It's another one, yeah. It's a full run, yeah. Oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah.
Good morning. It's 4 a.m. Well, 4:45. This is iBoxing Watch Along Main Events. We are here for George Kambosos versus Lomachenko for the vacant IBF title at super featherweight. Lightweight, I should say. Rico, thank you for coming along with us tonight.
Morning, mate. No
Don't
problem.
forget this.
I always have
Thank you,
to support my guy.
And don't forget, guys, this show is sponsored by our sponsors, D-Rock at iBoxingHub. Check out the website and enjoy 40% discount from or courtesy of iBoxingHub. All you have to do is put iBoxingHub 24 in the promo box and enjoy 40% off your purchase. So, Rico, we're just waiting for this main event, and the co-main is on with Nina Hughes and Sugar Neeks Johnson. What do you think of the card so far that you've seen? I know you've been traveling back from London. You didn't get to see much, but what have you seen so far in this fight? Just to give us a warm up.
I watched this fight from the beginning. Brilliant. I have a special love for Nina. She's one of the people one of the first people I interviewed back in the day. So, you know, and like before, obviously we went live, I was just hearing the commentary, and the bird, whoever's doing the commentary is, you know, she's 45 or, you know, what have you, and she's working part-time in a thing, and da-da-da. It's like, shut up, okay? Shut up. I don't give a damn about all of that stuff. This woman is literally fighting out there. I don't care if she does. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're trying to bring this American Idol X Factor fucking bullshit storyline nonsense to the whole thing, and then she's like, as a working mother myself, you know, I have my son just at the back of me, and he's, you know, he watches me like call fight. I'm like, bro,
strapped to her back.
This is what I'm saying. We don't need to agony on everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's just anyway, sorry, I had to hit that round there. But if we're going back to the fight, I actually thought Nina dominated a lot of the early rounds. I think what's her name?
Johnson.
Sugar
Neeks.
Sugar Neeks. Big up.
Is her nickname, I think.
Yeah, Sugar
Big
Neeks.
up,
She, you know, really counter-punching has been decent. She's coming on during the last rounds, but you can see that she's a boxer. She hasn't really got pop. Whereas Nina's literally just in there. I think she threw like over 300 punches in those first 3 or 4 rounds. So, like, that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Nina's the champion, and of course very close to yourself. So I can imagine, you know, I can understand certainly the link, and she's British, which helps. But for me, I think she's just been struggling these last few rounds. So I didn't see the start of the fight. So
no, she definitely has. She has.
So would you say it's even, around even, or
struggling?
Because she seems an awkward style for Nina at this moment, Johnson. Very awkward. But as you say,
she is coming into success. But the thing is the punch volume is getting to her because Johnson's nose is all bloodied. She's just not like, she's like Nina was walking her down at first, but I think Nina's done just enough to win the fight.
Great. We were saying just before just how bigger Johnson looks than Nina. There's a considerable size difference going into this fight. She must have rehydrated well. Just to confirm, that nose is busted by Nina Shiganich.
That's what I'm saying.
She has got so they're both taking punishment. It's a great fight, I have to say. For round 9 of 10 so far with 20 seconds to go. So, but again, that was a lovely punch. Now you've come back from York Hall, Rico, haven't you?
Yes, mate.
Tonight. And how was your night, sir?
It was really good. Queensbury. The thing with Queensbury, they have a lot of British to European level talent in pretty much almost every weight division. I rate Nathaniel Collins. I just want to say yes. I just want to say a massive congratulations to Nathaniel Collins.
Big congratulations to my man.
As everybody knows, I'm 10% Scottish myself on my sister's mother's uncle's side. Obviously Stevie.
I can vouch for him. He is.
This is what I'm saying. People don't understand. I actually have receipts, so Stevie's there. No, but I'm really, really proud of Nate because that elbow that he got caught with was terrible, man. His nose
flattened his nose, didn't it? Just
his nose was east, and I even said to him, I was like, but great job. Like his corner did a brilliant job, man. They did an amazing job. Speaking to his trainer after and Nate, because it's hard not to build relationships, Stevie, in this game. You're gonna find it out like soon. But Nate is really, really good.
He's a lovely guy.
Even when we first met, gave me so much of his time. Well, I think Talkers and I pretty much got Nate signed. I even say this to him. I'm like, I'll collect that 10% when you're a world champion. So, but no, he, even Masood was there, as you know, Stevie. He's, they've been touted to fight for some time. He was going to enter the ring, but obviously Nate had to get checked out quite soon after.
Yeah.
So I think he's in hospital now, or I think he might be going back to his hotel now. When I spoke to him last, he said he was in the hospital. He said everything was ringing. But I have a really great interview that's coming out that's gonna come out tomorrow. I'm actually gonna put all of my interviews that I did today on Twitter. So yeah,
absolutely. And if you don't follow Rico, it's at Rico Boxing on Twitter. Follow Rico. No Smoke Sports.
That's what I'm saying, Steve. You're the plug now, bro. I'm just that other guy now. I'm coming to check you out in your space, bro. So yeah, man, I'm very, very proud and happy for you, bro. Seriously.
Sensei. So Nate's ambitions are definitely going to be world title fights within the next 12 months.
Well, I can tell you, even before the interview goes out, he had the world title opportunity for Lamont Richards. That fell through. Like, neutral, he's been in camp since January.
Wow.
So there's 3 fights. So there's 3 fights that he was supposed to have. So the first one was Lamont. Right. This is when I first interviewed Masood. I think it was in February that time.
Yeah.
And then there was another fight that was supposed to happen. I think I can't remember the name. It'll all come on in the interview. But yeah. Then obviously this was for the European. This one was the one that landed, and I can safely, honestly say that Nathaniel Collins is not going to be fighting for any British title, any Commonwealth title.
He's too good for that.
He is going straight to a world title, and he deserves that. Like Nick Ball has had. He's having back-to-back world title shots, Stevie. but Nate is as good. I believe, Stevie, you and I, we know that Nathaniel Collins is going to be a star. I know this. You know this already.
I'm just holding it back.
No, mate, this is what I'm saying, but it's okay, Stevie. It's okay because we can go back to all these clips when Nate is actually. So that's what I said to him. I said pitch invasion in Scotland when he gets that when that
And
happens. But
he'll know all about that.
oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, no, it's he when I even interviewed Masood. Masood,
Mhm.
they were very respectful to each other. It was the funniest thing. It was like tension, but like you know what I mean? Like it was crazy. And Masood, fair play to him. He was just like, I want to go for the British, and I want to go for the Commonwealth, and I want to go for the Euro.
Yeah.
Nate's been there, done that now. So I think when they do meet, it will be for world titles. I absolutely
Further down the
believe
line,
Masood is
yes.
he's very, very good. Remember, Masood just beat Kais Ashfaq, coming up
did.
from Super Bantam. That was, and he beat the shit out of him, man. And shout out to Kais, man. Like, he was one of my first interviews as well. Oh my god, but big up to him, man. I think I've heard that he's obviously going to be coming back soon as well. So check out for that. What else did we have? We had what did you think about that, Stevie?
Of
No. Nate's performance tonight against that geezer. What did you think of his footwork?
Nate's footwork is lovely. Absolutely lovely footwork.
No, the guy that he fought, he looked like a Flintstone. You know when the Flintstones like run and they're doing, they're starting the car and they're running and shit.
Oh.
Some people might be too young for the Flintstones, but listen, go back and watch it when they start the car.
Will do. Well, look, it looks like your girl Nina has come through with a split decision, I think, and she still retains her title. Well done for Nina. Huge fans and connections. The other girls, it's not been a good night for the Australians.
Australia's been in the mud. Australia's in the dirt. I'm literally tweeting that shit right now.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh no, Shanika's won it. I don't know what's going on here. But they've just announced Shanika's won it. I don't know what's going on here. New WBA women's bantamweight champion. They announced it as Nina Hughes, and then something's happened. Oh, this is controversy.
Nah.
This is controversial now, Rico. I don't know what's happening in Australia. Nina Hughes is holding her arms out, saying, I don't know what's going on here. It looked as though she was announced and they come up on the screen.
Nah.
I don't know what's going on here. I'm just going to take this off mute for a minute. I need to hear what's going on here, Rico. Just a sec.
Oh, put yourself on mute, though. Put yourself on mute, Steve. Listen, for all of you guys tuning in, yeah, this is some bullshit, bro. This is nonsense. I don't know what the hell type of Illuminati thing is going on right now. Gaming despair. No, it's 5 a.m. Okay, it's 5 a.m. in the morning, bruv. And yes, I am a little bit high. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah.
But yeah, Nina Hughes is just explaining her side of things. Yeah, it looks like they had it all wrong. But
so what? No one can do maths in Australia.
It's simple mathematics that seems to have escaped common sense here. So a big boo-boo in Australia, massive boo-boo. PR-wise. Judges can't even score properly. So Nino has lost the title, Mr. Styles. Thank you for joining us tonight, by the way. Big up you, sir. Lucy, thank you as well. They added it wrong. Yes, they did.
No, they never added that shit. No, they never added it wrong, Lucy. They never added nothing wrong. Those are the correct scorecards, right? But they had to remix it because Australia's in the fucking mud. Stevie, this is
Gaming Despair. Will be on the main event.
This is why I sleep these days, because I have to get this negativity going into a Sunday. It's the day of the Sabbath.
Day of the Sabbath, and they're making us watch Australia. I mean, they're watching it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon over there, and yet we have to watch this at 5 in the morning. Incredible stuff.
Nah, it's bullshit, man. And then my girl has to lose by these lot. Nah, this is nonsense, man. I can't believe this.
I can see Rico right now. His fingers are working furiously on his phone for Twitter.
Yeah, guys,
and
please
it's
follow
incredible stuff. It's incredible. Yes, please do. Follow the whole iBoxing Hub team. The whole iBoxing Hub team family, 7 days a week. 8 shows. Got that many shows.
Australia. I'm really pissed off at you lot, man. Nah, do you know what it is, bro? You lot.
Is that a robbery?
Of course, it's a robbery, Steve.
The injustice.
Nina won 6 rounds, easy in that fight, easy money. I don't give a shit what anybody says. You lot robbed that girl in there and mispronounced the whole thing. Just was being Nina up. Yes, stretches, bro. That doesn't mean shit. She won. If she won 6 rounds, then she won the fight. Like, I don't understand what we're talking about here. This is nonsense. This is what happens when you have 5 cards.
Well, the main event will be coming up very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just looking.
I'm pissed off.
Rico is certainly not happy. But let's get back to this fight, Rico, very, very quickly. Let's take our minds off the injustice that we've just seen there. Jason Maloney, I think it was his wee brother Mark Maloney. He's not happy with the judging either from his fight. So, did they give that to Sugar Neeks to equal?
I'm up at 5 a.m. for this. I'm up at 5 a.m. for this, Stevie. Okay? Do you know what it is? I love you, bro. You're my guy. This is the only reason I'll tolerate this type of negative vibes so early.
Lucy says, I think robbery is an overused term in boxing. That was not a robbery. Lucy, I was just trying to emphasize Rico's pain.
Lucy, that shit was a robbery. Okay, Lucy.
They're screwing up big time, Mr. Styles. That seems to be the.
I hope Kambosos is absolutely destroyed right now. I hope Kambosos gets the beats break. Listen, I hope all kangaroos just stop jumping. I hope every single kangaroo out there just says, "I'm not doing it today." There's an imbalance in the force. I don't want to jump right now.
It's incredible. It is incredible. Yeah. I see the production.
I hope all koala bears hide. I hope all koala bears hide from every single one of you. Nah, man. What is this?
Oh, Rico.
Sorry, Stevie. This is your show, bro.
No, it's on, but no, it's crack. It's great, mate. Don't worry. We've got time to kill, ladies and gentlemen. So there could be a way about comedy for
careers. Like careers have been killed in Australia. You lot, man.
Yeah. They've just sent Andrew into retirement, their own guy. Shanika needed a turnaround and no contest. What the hell's Kambosos going to need?
Someone's gonna come in with a steel chair and a sledgehammer, and they're gonna shout DX while Lomachenko's on the floor. Lomachenko's gonna pin. Kambosos gonna pin Lomachenko 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, and that's how we end the night. It should have been pay-per-view, mate. Really.
Lucy says, now Kambosos won his last fight by actual robbery. There's no way he beat Maxie Hughes. What do you say to that, Rico?
I say, Lucy, welcome to the Back the Brit Society. Okay? Welcome. Welcome, Pax. I can't do...
To be fair to Maxie,
welcome.
It was very close, and I felt a little bit of grief for Maxie on that night, it has to be said. Welcome, Jams Boxing Media Hub, my good pal. Thanks for coming through.
Big up, Jam.
How they gave that to Nina even for a hot minute. Aye. It's a weird thing to watch. It's sort of come on the screen, Nina, here's winner. And then
Jam, Nina won that, bro. Like, why are you lot hating?
They raised the other girls' they raised the other girl's hand. What a carry on.
Honestly, Jams, she won that. Like, whose face was absolutely mashed up at the end? She had cuts and everything, and with the OnlyFans sign. I don't understand.
No, like, to be fair, Nina was a bit messed up as well.
Yeah, but Steve. Makes it hard to cover the sport. You know?
We must be about 5-10 minutes away now. They're running late tonight, guys, so bear with us. Australian production and timing for the UK and the US market is incredibly slow. But yeah, so let's have a quick. Let's get the audience involved. To the guys out there in the audience, and drop some comments. Who do you think has got the better resume? Do you think it's Lomachenko, or do you think it's George Kambosos? Drop your comments down there.
Bonus question: Can Australians do mathematics? Bonus question. Let's get everybody's insight into that one. I want as many yeses or nos, possibly nos, as you can do, and Stevie's question as well. Thank you.
Yes, Lucy says, yeah, Nina was swollen a wee bit. Yeah, she certainly was. But yeah, so what do you think, Rico? Lomachenko, does he possess the better resume out of him and George tonight?
Yes, 1,000,000%. Loma's been in the game for a minute. Like we was talking about on this space I did the other day. I feel like the Eastern Europeans, they stay in the amateur ranks for way too long. You can oversaturate the mill so much where you do go into the pro ranks, and then like you'll get like that 9-0 record, and then you're facing up the elite, and then it's like a loss, and then another loss, and another loss. Do you know what I mean? Like how it's accumulated with Lomachenko. But Lomachenko is one of the greatest fighters of this generation. If you've seen him from when he actually went into the pro ranks, and his journey now, when he was younger, no one really wanted to fight him. Tank and Mayweather did absolutely everything they could not to fight that man. You lot can argue with yourselves if you want to, but it's factual, and that's exactly what happened. And Tank said it out of his own mouth as well. So again, that's all I deal in. Yeah, Lomachenko. It's just an. Do I say unfortunate? I feel like he made unfortunate choices within the Tio fight. I feel like he let go of the gas and thought maybe I've just done enough to win type of thing, and it'll back. He didn't expect that, and then it just went from one knockout effect to another. Do you know what I mean, Stevie? So
yeah, But it was a unanimous decision. Big up Visa in the house. Thank you for coming through, sir. Always appreciate your support, mate. Yeah, they're still doing promos and that for before this fight. So Lomachenko's last performance was against Devin Haney. This time last year. Well, a few days, couple of weeks difference.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Loma, when was the last time Loma fought after that? Was that his last performance?
Yes, that was his last fight last year.
Mate, why are you so inactive when you're old? What are you doing?
Didn't he have a period where he went back to Ukraine for a couple of months after that fight?
Oh, anyway. Mate, you know what it is? I feel like that whole situation's been going on for years and years. So I'm like, I think I might have just quantum leaped. Might be too young for that reference, you lot, man.
So he was unlucky there. A lot of people would say.
I think he's
a lot of people would say, yeah.
If he went into the pros, Stevie, sooner, why do you need to go to the Olympics twice after winning a gold medal?
Defending champions do that. Some, not all.
What are you
some run away and straight to the pros. No. I've got my gold medal, but I don't think he actually got any offers to go pro.
Yo, bro.
Before the second Olympic. Who we got there? Is that the commissioner? Trildo, come through, mate.
We're just live, bro. Message me. Alright, I'll go.
The wonders of modern technology.
Yeah.
So George Kambosos was lucky in his last fight, according to some of the people in the audience, and certainly a lot of the media, especially British media, thought that Maxie had done enough. I was going through George's resume, and there was a couple of interesting things.
He went life and death with Lee Selby, like.
Exactly. And he won by split decisions, 2 fights in a row.
No,
so it seems like he scraped through these. Yeah, and you're not lying, mate. It seems like he scraped through to the top.
Kambosos is one of the luckiest bastards ever on this whole entire earth. Lightning struck with him. And
twice.
It's struck like twice, 3 times.
You got a rematch.
So you have to respect it. I respect it. I do. Award deception for me. Okay.
And he is the former Undisputed Champion.
He wasn't undisputed though.
Well, WB, WBC, IBF.
No, not WBC. No, it never.
That's right. That was that email rubbish, wasn't it?
Yeah, Devin Haney was full WBC champion. So, and he went there, and he didn't go. He didn't go anywhere. He stayed at home and lost.
Wow.
Nah, George, man. I love George, man. Shout out to George Kambosos.
He's unified. Yeah, that's correct.
People think I don't like George, man. I got mad love for George. I just think he's a unicorn. You know what a unicorn is, Stevie? It's a mythical creature. You're never gonna see that. Never see that shit again. A seahorse. Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A seahorse with legs.
That's exactly what it is.
Mr. Styles says, clearly not, especially after that BS fight with Hughes and Johnson. It's such a... I just can't go over that. But it is what it is with some of this judging this day and age. It's getting wackier and wackier by the year. But, you know, this boxing, we love it. We love the controversy. It gives us so much debate and something to talk about, which is always good. So, you know, get your questions down in the comments, my guys, if you've got anything that, you know, you want to talk about. As the ring announcer is now about to call the first contestant to the ring. Now, who's going to come out first, do you think, here, Rico? Will it be Loma or will it be George? It's got to be Loma, hasn't it? Oh, Steve Gray. Steve Gray, the English ref, is one of the judges.
I can't believe Kambosos is fighting for a title after robbing Maxie Hughes.
Well, now look, nothing surprises me with these rankings. If you look at the WBC rankings at 154 right now, you'll find that a very, very good boxer in, oh dear, what's his name? I've just got shit right out of my head, dear. Charles Cornwell, right? Who is supposed to be the mandatory for the belt, has just been moved to number 2 to let Errol Spence Jr. in, a number 1 contender who's never fought a fight at 154 in his life. Got beaten to smithereens by Terence Crawford, and is now miraculously the WBC number 1 ranked contender to the vacant belt. Incredible stuff. Right. Well, Fundura's belt, I should say, not a vacant belt. Is Georgie coming out first? Oh no, tell a lie. Yeah, he is coming out first.
Yep. Imagine, and he's a IBF World Champion.
And it'd be good to see Loma back with a belt. But it'd also be interesting to see Ferocious, the Emperor George Kambosos, back up against the big time.
He's getting chinned. Hopefully.
I'm neutral. I've got to stay neutral for the point of commentary. So I'm, you know, my personal feelings aside.
I have no personal feelings towards this man, apart from hashtag justice for Maxie Hughes. It's just a pure Steve. We're grown men here. We can call a spade a proverbial spade. What has convinced you, right, that Kambosos has anything that can even, I don't know, like.
There's one thing that I think is undeniable with George Kambosos is his heart.
I thought you were going to say luck.
Well, heart can bring luck in boxing. If you look recently, Flash Ashley, right? Guy's lost 10 fights in his life. Goes for a British title, gets a shot. What does he do? He wins. You know, these things happen. This is boxing. Kambosos now is on his ring walk. He's looking absolutely up for this. He's got a mean face on as well. He's, you know, straightforward, focused. It's not even tapping gloves with any day. Looking out.
Oh, yeah. That just means he's not very friendly.
He looks, but he's a friendly guy. Outside the ring, but inside the ring, mate, he's got to turn into Ferocious George Kambosos. Let's hope we get a good fight at least. We've stayed up this long.
George Kambosos. Do you know what? I think I can only be positive Rico for like during the daytime. I think like during the night, I'm just like, I gotta tell this shit like it is. I gotta be honest, John. I gotta be honest. No, I mean, look, what, George Kambosos. All right, wait. Let me be positive. Okay, even though Australia's fucking screwed me, not even 5 minutes ago. Where can I say
Land of
something?
alligators and T-Rex.
Where can I say something positive about the ferocious Kambosos? I think I can't hear it, but I think he's got a nice entrance music. Yeah, I think his entrance music probably sounds fire.
Lomachenko is now on his way out. He's going through the
Okay.
changing rooms, tunnels there. Here he comes. Just seems to be on his own. Just his trainer behind him.
Papachenko.
And a rather bully bodyguard. Looks like he could take a few on himself. But he's a simple man, Lomachenko. There's no, flash.
Stevie, can I tell you the funny thing about this whole situation? All right, you're gonna laugh at this.
On you go.
Like, what stadium is that? At the Marvel Arena or wherever it is?
It's the REC Centre in Perth.
Okay, so that looks like what? Maybe about 40K, 30K.
I can't see it being that, but I think it's around 20, 25K.
Yeah,
something like that.
O2 Arena vibes. All right. 95% of that stadium went to go see Lomachenko. Do you know that?
Yeah. Not that they'll admit it, but yeah, you could be right there.
No, I'm definitely right.
They're both in the ring. They're both in the ring at least. We got them there.
This is the least chaotic Stevie that when I saw you roll through with a coffee, I was like, wow, I'm getting front desk Stevie today.
This is very much a watered down version of Neutral at 5:25 AM, and I've stayed up all night,
mate.
So yes,
yeah,
but we'll still have fun.
Oh no, man, this is brilliant, bro. I finally get to just get you this time. So we got Lomachenko, obviously. Yeah, I still can't see anything else except a decisive ass whooping.
Did you see it as that far apart between the two of them?
Do you know Galaxy, Stevie? Imagine David Attenborough was talking right now, and he was just talking to us about the vast spaces between galaxies and universes. This is the equivalent of that shit. There.
Oh, really?
Mate, Kambosos
the vast expanse of universe in talent. Hey, I have to agree with you.
On an island. Okay, Kambosos is on an island.
So accomplished at amateur and professional level.
If Loma loses this, I don't know. I have no idea. I can't even label it as #Justice for Dubois because Lomachenko has nothing to do with this. That's not his beef. I actually want Loma to win, but
well, interestingly enough,
hasn't it been in the mud?
You can you imagine Twitter going mad if George wins this and then clearly putting down Devin Haney's triumphs over George? Will it make it bigger or will it make it, will it worse? I think if George,
if Campbell beats him?
Aye. Who's it look worse for? Teofimo?
I don't know.
Or Devin Haney?
I think it'll be worse for me because I'll probably won't have a good time for the rest of the day. I think, I don't know, because Devin beat them both, so it's just like, well, fuck it. Do you know what I mean? Because when you've beaten both of the opponents, I don't know. It's just like But Loma having
Oh,
being more established like that. But thing is, look, yeah, because they've both been unified champions. That's the funny thing about this whole situation.
aye, both ex-unified champions of the lightweight division.
Only thing is that look, Lomachenko's actually had defenses.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, this is true. Obviously, George Kambosos' whole belt situation lasted
3 months.
all of 3 months. So yeah.
Man.
Well, you can't. He chased the big time. He took a gamble. It what paid off for him.
He gave. What did he do, Stevie? He gave it
Give it a shot, didn't he?
Gave it a go. You have to say the whole thing, Steve, for the magic to work.
He gave it a go.
He gave it a go. Better men have tried and failed. But yeah,
I think we're close now.
I reckon Lomachenko.
Quick prediction time.
He'll download. He'll download for about 2-3 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be shit, and then
he'll download that jiu-jitsu program that he'll need to.
Yes.
Get past ferociousness, Georgius Kambosos.
When has this guy ever been ferocious, please? Can someone tell me?
I thought he was pretty ferocious against Teofimo. That was the best fight that I can recall of him being ferocious.
Everybody could have been ferocious with Teo that night. Teo fought like he just wanted to. He was fighting him out at Witherspoon.
Yeah, Teo he suffers from overconfidence sometimes, and sadly was weight drained, wasn't he? And had that episode where
if you have a trainer like his dad, how can you not suffer from overconfidence? His dad is like, "What the fuck you doing? Just give him the jab." I was like, "You could have paid me less for more, bro."
As usual, you crack me up. So 30-year-old George, he's got quite a height advantage over Lomachenko. He's 5'9.5". I think Lomachenko's over about 5'6", something like that.
I didn't even know he was.
So he's got a reach as well, a reach advantage. But Lomachenko is a master at closing distances, and yeah, we're about to get going now. But it's definitely last chance saloon for Lomachenko, to go forward and try and unify again. If by beating George. And George, he's only 30, so he can come back anytime. So I think the pressure's more on Loma on foreign soil to take this victory away from George. And he got a lucky streak in Vegas with the judging. As they're emptying the ring now, and we're about to get underway.
Mate, about time. Fucking hell.
So, the IBF vacant title is about to be decided over the next 36 minutes or shorter. I don't know if we've had any predictions from the audience, but they're underway in the usual style of Lomachenko, that southpaw style. Not a lot happening so far, Rico.
Yeah, I don't really concentrate too much on the first 20-30 seconds. Even the first round, people usually just feel each other out. No, did he?
A nice body shot there from George. That connected the right one. There's another one. He's made Loma spin around with that one. Well, that was two good openings that Georgie has come through with. Trying to flick the jab out.
He's downloading, Steve. He's downloading.
He is downloading the Matrix. Throws a sharp left, but not really a connecting punch.
Yeah, Lomachenko can like tap dance and shit. That's crazy.
Yeah. Nice wee exchange there. A right from Lomachenko that was countered by a left body shot by George. But you're right, they're feeling each other out. There's not a lot happening. Minute 30 seconds to go. 35. But Lomachenko's the one that's inching forward now on George. Trying to force him in the corner. Nice jab there from Lomachenko. Straight right from his southpaw stance.
Thing is, what sparring partners do you bring in for Lomachenko? You'd have to get smaller
Sparring
guys.
partners. Yeah, you'd have to get the likes of Tank. You don't. Would you? I can imagine sparring partners being around the 113 mark, so he might have brought in a super featherweight or two into his.
See, this is what I'm saying. Look at the footwork. The footwork. Kambosos is not fucking dealing with this shit. Are we being serious with life right now? There would
he's suddenly been forced back.
There needs to be, mate. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Ba 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 ba. Inside, outside. Loma doing a two-step. Loma did the candy. I don't know if you guys know the candy dance. He just did the candy dance in between punching Kambosos.
He did connect twice. He did connect lovely 2 times with Kambosos, but Kambosos came back with a body shot of his own. So I don't think he wants to let Loma hit him and then do nothing. So he tries to come in back. Oh, that was a beautiful right left by Loma, countering Kambosos there. Kambosos swinging off the ropes. Lomachenko looked.
Oh, the switching of the feet. This is.
You just wouldn't believe he's been out the ring for a year, Rico. He's got that spring in his step. That was a good round.
He's been whooping ass somehow, some way. He's out there. I just want to shout out quickly to Ben Fail and Carl Fail. You guys are absolutely
the twins.
Jokers. Hilarious.
They had that. Yeah. I seen your post there on Twitter there, Rico. Your video. Do you know what it was about?
A wee bit of a squabble. Well, I spoke to mate, these twins are identical. I had to give some props to Junaid because that's 4 hands just like telepathically.
4 hands, 4 legs, and 2 feet. Right, they're out for round 2.
Yeah,
incidentally,
it's real shit. It's real shit.
I can imagine. You know, things like that don't go off at boxing matches if it's not serious.
That's a great fight. That's a great fight for all of them anyway.
Aye. Lomachenko just come off with a right and a left from that jab. Kambosos seems to be just that wee bit bigger than Lomachenko.
Everybody's bigger
solid
than
enough.
Lomachenko now.
He looks solid enough, Loma. Loma coming heavier than George on the way in. Beautiful left right. There's a couple of combos off there from Lomachenko. And Kambosos, he didn't seemed a bit stung there. Just trying to fend off.
You're being so nice. You're being so nice to the Kambosos Lotus. Like Loma's literally this. For anyone that can see, this is when you bring a sparring partner in, and he thinks he's the shit. And then
beautiful left cross. A beautiful left cross from Loma there. And he's certainly getting them banging power shots in this round. George has taken about 4 or 5 of them now. Oh, there's a left right.
This is easy for Loma because it's not like a Devin or a Tio where it's relentless, high skilled pressure. It's literally Kambosos.
It's the other way around now because in the Haney fight, it was Loma that was coming forward. and getting countered. But George is getting countered even when he's trying to counter himself.
Because he's a two-dimensional fighter, Stevie. This man Kambosos is like I like Kambosos, man. Shout out to him. But the thing is, in terms of elite, if we're talking elite, we're talking more than 3 dimensions. We're talking 4 or 5 dimensions, right, Stevie?
Lennox of course, yeah.
Lennox was a 5th dimensional fighter. Like Tyson Fury is a 5th dimensional fighter. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like it's just levels.
Well, Kambosos had a lovely body shot there.
That was a really good body shot. That body shot was good.
He marked up Loma's left hand side of his ribs there. If you see, good exchange there from Loma. Loma's now throwing a 4-5 punch combination against Kambosos. As to come to the end of this round, very much the busier man was Lomachenko, and got some really good punches in.
That is poetry, man. This man is like watching ballet. I don't even fuck with ballet, but I imagine this is the equivalent.
As Don comes into the UK. On you go.
Are Ukrainians weak to the body?
That's an interesting point. Has Lomachenko ever gone down from a body shot?
No, but he doesn't like it to the body. None of them do. It's weird. Maybe they do like this weird training regimen, Steve, where everything is like amazing, and then the body is just like, that's your only weakness.
Yeah, we don't need the body. They can't hurt us. We're Ukrainian.
But no sit-ups, lads. No sit-ups.
After 2 rounds, I have Lomachenko 2 rounds up by virtue of superior boxing and volume of punches. Though I will give George his flowers because his body shots are actually starting to mark up Lomachenko's body. That was a nice left and a right by George Kambosos, trying to fend off Lomachenko from the center of the ring. So he lunges in with a right there. Lomachenko saw it coming, parries. Lomachenko ducking and weaving, trying to get that combination off, trying to force George back onto the ropes. George comes back with a left right of his own. Yeah, he's dancing around that ring now, Rico.
Mate, this is, I don't know. It's like a conference team playing like Manchester City. We all need to not forget that only once, when lightning struck, did has Kambosos actually done it at the World to Elite level.
Yeah.
Unless we're giving him Lee Selby. Do you know what? I'll give him Lee Selby. Fuck it.
You gotta give him Lee Selby, yeah.
I'll give him Lee Selby.
Well, after all, he did win.
Lomachenko looks like he might just have to do it. Like he might do that Matador thing again.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Coming in on the inside. Kambosos. Ooh, come on, son. Come on, Kambosos.
Yeah, low blow there from Kambosos. But this round has been a.
But this is when you'll see
Loma.
Round.
I think the Georges had the better of the exchanges in this round. But Lomachenko's. Oh, yeah, that was a nice uppercut from George to get away. This is the ferocity coming out now. Here we go. 28 seconds to go. He's warmed himself up now, George. He's getting a few good body punches off and a few left hooks. There's a nice exchange between the two of them. I'm not saying that Lomachenko's not under any pressure or nothing, but on that countering, he's forcing Lomachenko back off the ropes when he's trying to get him in. Lomachenko at last gets a combination off from George, but Kambosos living up to his name. Ferocious. Oh, it's a lovely exchange of the last. And Kambosos is fired up, Rico. Just making faces there at Lomachenko at the end of that round. It was a great exchange, and the fans are getting the fans are getting excited as well. So yeah, I just thought, George, do you think? I sense he's getting angry now. I think he's going to make some mistakes in the next few rounds if he does that. Because the end of that round, he lost his manners a wee bit, and some wild swinging, and wasn't tidy. But just showing the replays there of Lomachenko getting through with his. See us, at least see the top right cameraman, ESPN, working hard there for Lomachenko on that round. But Lomachenko just laughs it off at the end of round 4. I'm going to give that last round to George Kambosos. I have it 2 rounds.
Yeah, go on, mate. Go on, mate. Give it to him.
I'm going to give that one to him. But that was a lovely right there from Lomachenko. Kambosos, he doesn't want to get in that corner. He doesn't be stuck in that corner. He needs to move and move well, because Lomachenko won't stop coming forward otherwise. You see that from the overhead camera, that stance of, look at that footwork. We got caught there. Kambosos flashed.
That's what I'm saying. Lomachenko is going to be studied in boxing schools one day. Like, he's incredible.
He's got a beautiful stance. If you look from the overhead cams, he's wide, but like, he's solid.
But they're doing like Shaolin training over there in the Ukraine, clearly. Because you have to understand, Stevie, these people have winter 12 months of the year.
Yeah.
Like, you can't teach that type of hardship.
Lomachenko's sitting on the back of a grizzly for 3 months of the year.
And fighting the grizzly as well. And a couple of tequilas. Come on. Come on, Boris. Let's do this.
So in the last minute and a half, the fight's now opening up in this round. Lomachenko's been very much the busy. There's a lovely left right from Lomachenko. So he's dominating this round for me. Working the body there. Lovely job. He's caught him again, the right and the left, and Lomachenko's getting warmed up now. Forcing him back on the ropes.
Kambosos, mate, do not.
He's took his foot off the gas.
See the final bell. What gas? What?
No, Lomachenko, he just took his foot off the gas there when he had him in the corner. He could have.
Oh no, but Stevie, he can't. He doesn't want to blow load. No, did he?
The thing is, with Lomachenko, he's a freakishly fit athlete, stroke boxer, and belies his age and the way he's fighting right now. And he is just toying now. The confidence is flowing through Lomachenko. He's toying with George. Tap, tap, tap. Half that. Kambosos tries to come back. That check left hook signature punch of his. Oh, that was untidy by Kambosos, and Lomachenko clipped him for being cheeky, coming at him like that. At the end of round 4, that was a Lomachenko round, Rico. 3 rounds to 1.
This is lovely, man. Do you know what? I was pissed, but I'm all right now. I'm okay. I'm having a good time, Stevie. Are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time as usual. This is what we do at iBoxingHub.
This is
up
what
till
we do.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. No lives.
Commentating.
Don't ever be like us. Get proper lives. Get out there, do things.
And Kambosos was caught so many times. I've just counted 12 punches that he took straight from Lomachenko within that round. And he's now hurting Kambosos, who's not lost any of his enthusiasm as he comes out in round 5. And you can see the different styles between Australian boxers, British boxers, American boxers. Lomachenko, for me, is like in between your typical European stroke American style boxing. It's got a lovely mixture of the two styles. Whereas George Kambosos, he's got that British stroke,
bro,
Australian style.
They changed. Listen, yo, they changed the Nina scorecards, man. You lot, man.
They couldn't have Australia clean sweep, proper L's across the board. No, they couldn't have had that.
And
that was a better shot from.
Stevie, why are they not using computers? I don't understand.
I saw a guy there with a bit of charcoal and a slate. Wonder what he was doing. No, but I know what you mean. The graphics come up wrong. The scores, the name of the winner come up wrong.
Nonsense.
It just doesn't happen. Now, is that an ESPN problem? Very much so. Very much a WBC, IBF problem as well. But again, Lomachenko now, I think he's punishing. He's starting to put on a bit of a clinic here in round 5. And he's connect. I think his punch connection is just, his ratio is just tremendous.
But Kambosos is tailor-made for Lomachenko. Lomachenko can stretch his legs and feel his wings with the type of fighter that Kambosos is.
Oh, lovely shot there from Lomachenko. Kambosos stumbled.
Take your time, Loma. Take your time. Cruise control, baby. Yeah.
Still coming forward, George. But he's taken 2 punches on the counter there, and again, that was good work from Lomachenko.
You know what I rate from George Kambosos? I like the fact that he, even though he gets the shit beaten out of him, he goes back into the corner like, yes, lads, I did it. Right.
I said about his heart, didn't I? I said about his heart.
I've never questioned his heart. I've only questioned his boxing. And that's fair.
That is fair. As the replays are showing in that last round, the accuracy from Lomachenko is just incredible. And George, to be fair, although he's not getting marked up, he is eating an awful lot of shots. So Lomachenko 4-1 up in my scorecard. 94-91 so far. As we enter round 6. The end of this round will be the halfway stage. Lomachenko.
I'm not even scoring this fight. The truth is undeniable.
Well, I want to see if I get close to these Australian or whoever.
You won't, Steve. Steve, don't even do it. Just, you know what? Don't do that disappointment.
I'm too curious. I'm too curious now after that. You know,
end up looking at a 113, 115 score card And you're gonna be
You
like,
could be
Rico,
right.
how the hell? How the hell did that happen? And I'll be like, well, Stevie.
As expected, the fight slowed down a wee bit. This now resulting to single punches between each other. But it's range finding punches, nothing meaningful.
Loma just needs to whoop his ass.
Beautiful
Nice
left
and
hook
slowly.
from Loma as Kambosos came in with his right. And at 36 years of age, he's showing the younger Kambosos some good legs here. Some
Kambosos
brilliant movement.
will be a world champion at 35 if he can make 135 that time.
I don't know, the likes of Floyd Schofield, Abdullah Mason, Kamel Moore, they got some real good prospects who could dominate US boxing and indeed world boxing. So, you know how much I think of what I think of Floyd Schofield. For me, he's a superstar and will be champion at some point in the next couple of years. 21 years of age, fantastic prospect. But as Lomachenko's putting on this clinic again, a better right hand there from George Kambosos, but it's too few and far between. Goes into the body with a left check. Body shot. Lomachenko jabs him 3 times, nullifies that work. And now they're exchanging in the middle of the ring. Kambosos knows he's behind. He's got to do something here. And he's just there. A lovely left from Lomachenko. Taps the back of his head just to let the referee know that was the back of the head. Makes no difference. And Lomachenko now countering Kambosos with ease and marking up the face of Kambosos. And Kambosos knows he took a beating in that round. That's a wide margin now.
He's still in it.
That was a beating. He's still in it, but that was a beating that round. He's throwing punches back, but he was eating so many power punches there in that round. So many power jabs as well. So Kambosos on home ground is in big trouble. He's 5-1 in my scorecard. He's 5-1 down. And I can't see it changing. So he needs a knockout. So he's going to have to be George, Ferocious, Kambosos for 6 rounds now to have any chance, in my eyes, of winning this fight. Such is the dominance of Lomachenko right now as we come out for round 7. The Australian audience,
they're quiet as fuck.
Very quiet. They're all hands in their mouths. It's very, very much a tense affair for the fans.
It's all an act. It's all an act. They all knew what the hell was going to happen. You know what I mean? It was never going to be a Jeff Horn situation.
Never say never, especially with Georgie boy. Not that Loma's not got a chin. We know Loma's got a chin, but nothing surprises me in boxing, especially after watching George Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez.
Kambosos at least can say that he had his greatest hit was becoming unified champion in the dude's backyard. That's an amazing achievement, man. No one will ever be able to take that away from him.
Absolutely.
But we also need to realize...
Oh, he's down. But he completely missed. His footwork was terrible. It was like me trying to punch that machine, remember? I just went completely over.
I should have said KO. I should have said KO, but something was like, nah, just go points. Fuck my
I
life.
think this will go points. You know, unless Lomachenko comes out with some. Oh, this could. He's got Kambosos up against the ropes, but lets him off. But it's
Please,
this dominating
let him off.
fashion of Lomachenko. Flashing out jabs, 2-punch combinations to George Kambosos' one single punch in countering. And he's racking up the points, going to the body there of Kambosos, following him round.
People actually really thought that Lomachenko was going to lose to George Kambosos. You know what?
I found that a bit incredible, but I understand the levels. A lot of people understand the levels. The hardcore understand the levels. The casuals, you know, they see the likes of George Kambosos when unified. And I'm not talking about Australians and that. I'm talking about the guys who,
I am.
Their favourite boxers have been beaten and stuff like that. You big up George Kambosos and that, but lucky against Maxie Hughes. He's getting schooled here. He lost twice to Devin Haney on home ground. I love George. I love the way he fights. Not his style, but just in the manner of his heart, and you know. But he's food, for Lomachenko on this fight, and he's marking Lomachenko's marking George up pretty badly now. As the replay just shows that swinging miss that took him off balance, and over he goes. Yeah, he took some hard shots there from Lomachenko. So again, another round. I mean, that's 6 rounds to 1. It's a wide margin. With Steve Gray's the English judge there. Steve Gray, I know how he judges. He'll definitely have Lomachenko up by a wide margin. Round 8, the rounds are flying now, Rico.
Yeah.
And they're flying.
One thing that I can say about Lomachenko's performance, it seems like he turned back the clock on this one. Just in terms of Lomachenko, the thing is, his style, Steve, requires. You would think it requires a young man where he has flurries of 6-7 punch combinations, uppercuts, hooks, straight right hands, left hands. Like it's incredible.
Nobody would be looking at this now saying
it's not
he's
nice,
been out
bro.
the ring a year.
Kambosos has had his ass handed to him 3 times in his home country, man, and he's not even British.
Yes, we have a very, very bad record for that. Kambosos is now bleeding from the nose, facial marks. Lomachenko's opening up on him. That southpaw jab is just catching Kambosos time and time again, as the Japanese referee is. I don't know if he's indicating to the judges or something, but he's not happy with something. The referee, he's letting them fight, but something's caught his eye. Kambosos, I think he's got a balance problem for me. I think he's took a shot. His footwork is just non-existent. But don't get me wrong, Georgie's threw out some lovely jabs in that have caught.
No, neutral, stop it.
His combinations, wait a minute. His combinations haven't hit home, so the single punches. He's cut over the right eye now. I love it. I'm not talking about Lomas. I'm talking about George. When he's thrown combinations, one of them's landing, the other 3 are not. Referee separates them. But he's slowly getting hot, George. In round 8 of 12, I could see this being stopped in 2 rounds. If it continues,
I hope it doesn't. I hope Loma just
because George is cut very badly now on his right eye at the end of that round. He is very, and the doctor's coming over to have a look at that cut. No, it's a beating so far, isn't it, Rico? It's a beating so far, pal.
I hope they stitch the eye and the fight continues.
You can't stitch the eye.
I know, but can we... Look, we've had magical scorecards. We've had weird things happen. Why can't... Do you know what I mean? Let's just keep it going. Let's just keep it going. Let's just do it. Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, it has been a shutdown, Stevie. It's hard for me to be serious about a fight that I've been telling people this is exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, yeah, you know but for the guys in the audience out there.
Oh no, of course. I mean, in terms of analysis, Lomachenko has obviously been displaying rudimentary skill. Mate, the Flames. Oh my God, rudimentary skill throughout the whole competition. It's 7, 8, 9 combinations at once, uppercuts, flurries. You know, and he even does a little ole, switching his legs just for, you know, a better pivot, lateral movement. I could literally go on about Lomachenko all day as if he was a Tinder date. So yeah, man,
he is amazing. A tremendous boxer.
That's what makes Devin. That's what makes Devin Haney did that much more impressive at such a young age.
Aye, but I feel this is more of a beating than what Devin Haney did.
Oh no! I'm just saying in terms of impressiveness from Devin. Oh, yeah. This is an ass whooping, man. This is something I wouldn't even show my kids later.
Now, remember what I was saying to you before about who can look worse out of this fight between, you know, if Lomachenko finishes this in the manner that is in which that he has conducted himself for the fight already, people are going to be saying rematch.
I mean, if he beat him so like this already, this doesn't need a rematch. If Loma had him down like three times, then and then Kambosos still won, I think like people would just want the rematch for Kambosos to get beaten.
Yeah.
But that's not fair to Kambosos like that. I think, you know, fair play to Kambosos, man. Fair play to him. He's
in there. His heart. He's running on pure heart, but he's.
Do you know what it is, Steve?
He's getting hot now.
He's in a generation where past, present, and future, he's out of his depth.
Right, at that crossroads, yeah. Oh, Lomachenko is punishing him. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't stress enough how brave George Kambosos is in that ring right now. He's bleeding from his eyes. He's bleeding from other cuts on his face. He's not in a good condition, but he is coming forward still. And still trying to force his will upon Lomachenko.
He is unable to deal with Lomachenko's quick, unorthodox /orthodox movements. You know, Kambosos is in like, I don't know, he's streaming in like he's streaming in like 3 ATP resolution. Lomachenko is just going full 4K HD. It's yeah, man. I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this. That's something. Kambosos is obviously being paid quite handsomely. I'm sure he's had 3 hometown fights. Fair play to him.
Mm.
Way more than a lot of people have achieved. So there's Kambosos has nothing to feel bad about in any type of way.
No. But you know, see the inevitable happens and Lomachenko wins this. There could be, you know, Tank could be a possibility. I'd love to see that, Tank and Lomachenko.
Shakur will be next.
It's all right, though, obviously, get Shakur for the unification.
1,000,000%. He will
But Shakur will need to be on his absolute E-game.
I don't know if Shakur beats Lomachenko, man. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if
on this performance, I you know, especially after watching Shakur in his last fight, you have to agree with you. You find it hard to look past Lomachenko, but you never know with these Americans. They're so skillful with the defense, you know, and they just turn it around. But it'll be interesting to see where the next fight is for Lomachenko. Will he go to Poland, Germany? Obviously, Ukraine's a bit off the table at the minute. So, or will he go back to Vegas with his belt, Shakur Stevenson? Now, there could be a bit of a bidding war for this fight with Lomachenko. Imagine.
No.
Tank, would Tank not want a bit of that?
No, Tank. Bollocks. No, Tank. Tank is. Wait, did your stream end? Mine just ended.
No, he's still here.
Not stream. Sorry. We are. I've purchased this neutral, and so yeah, it's not illegal. Whoever the fuck is listening? Oh, it's because I'm in the football bit.
Nah. So it's Lomachenko taking centre ring in round 10. He's just flashing out jabs, picking off Kambosos. He's trying to come back with a jab of his own, and he's getting counted. 2-3 punches there from Lomachenko once again. But Kambosos has kept his shape all night. He's been eating so many punches, but he keeps his shape. He keeps coming forward. And he's taking the fight to Lomachenko, who probably give him a big hug after this fight and say, well done, son, you give me a fight. But to the outsiders, to the outside viewers and that, it's been quite the beating that young George has suffered at the hands of Vasiliy Lomachenko. As the round is finished, it's way beyond. This could be an embarrassment on the scorecard for George here. We're in around 11 now. This could be anything up to. This could be 118, 119, 111 at this rate.
George, I just need you to last 2 more rounds, buddy, and we are all good.
I can't remember the last round he won. Was it round 3?
Mate, you gave him
one round.
You gave him round.
I give him one round. So I can't remember if it was round 3 or round 4, but my goodness, I've not seen Lomachenko lose a round since. It's a complete shutout, and at this level, at this time in Kambosos' career, this is like Lomachenko's just like giving his sparring partner a battering over 12 rounds.
Pretty much.
Incredible. Oh, A lovely jab there from Lomachenko, just stunned George there momentarily. Trying to flick some jabs back himself, but that the eye is opened up again. The block, 3, 4, 5 jabs from Lomachenko, forcing George back to the ropes. Another jab. He just can't see them coming, Rico. He can't see these jabs coming. He's too quick, Lomachenko. His speed is unreal for 36 years of age. And I think the other contenders at 135 are going to be very, very impressed with this performance from Lomachenko. Hence my comments about, well, maybe I want some of that. That could make me some money. The money men will be looking at this fight with Lomachenko. But Top Rank, as Rico said, will be favourites to make that Shakur fight. But you never know in boxing. You never know. 1 minute 30 of the round left. Kambosos, he's running on fumes. He's not running on fumes, but he's running on pride. He's running on heart and grit. Can't take that away from George. Ferocious Kambosos. He'll show that over 12 rounds every day, twice on a Sunday. But class. Lomachenko just hit him with a left-right combo and stuck the heat back of Kambosos. Tries to come back, but hits the gloves. Lomachenko. 2 more jabs. Lomachenko resets as if it's round 1. He is looking just as fast now in round 11 as he did in round 1. I want that man drug tested after this fight. Oh, he's put him down. He's put him down. Kambosos is down in round 11.
Do not knock him out, mate. Come on, Kambosos. Get the fuck up.
He's done. He's done. He's just took a body shot. He's down again. He's took a knee.
No, he's going to get back up. He's going to get back up.
I don't think he's going to finish, Rico. I think this will be it. Right, the referee's letting him carry on. Watch this. Bang, bang. There's 2. There's 3. He's down. He's down again. It's all over. The towel is coming. Team Kambosos have thrown the towel in. The Ukrainians in the crowd are going mental. But Rico, that was a brilliant performance by Lomachenko.
That was amazing.
That was just different level. I feel sorry for George Kambosos, but his heart and his grit just didn't. It didn't last. 11 rounds he took Lomachenko. And again, I come back to that point, Rico. There's going to be guys at 135 in the championship belts positions, and especially as there's another vacant there. And there could be a resurgence of the Lomachenko brand, especially for people.
I feel like there will be. I feel like the Shakur, if he beats Shakur, then I think he puts himself in the Tank fight. But
Very much so.
But Tank won't fight Lomachenko. I know that he won't. Doesn't matter what age he's at.
After that, we certainly will be challenging the fans of Shakur and Tank to, give their thoughts on Lomachenko. But this was a beautiful punch and beautiful performance for Lomachenko. And he's put Georgie to bed. 2 body shots, put him down. And took the knee twice. Such was the level of the beating. Incredible. Right, I've got a funny feeling. Producer has thought was there.
Everybody, love to you, Stevie. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your undying support to my channel and for obviously the family at iBoxingHub. Always come through, Sensei. Thank you once again.
Every time, bro. Gotcha.
Yeah, man.
Once again, big up everybody.
Big up everybody's left their comments and tuned in. Much appreciated. Much love. Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely superb performance, Lomachenko. And this show has been sponsored by our lovely sponsors, D-Rock Apparel. Check the website out. You'll love it. Some great stuff on there. Boxing superstars walking around in D-Rock Apparel. And there's a 40% discount courtesy of iBoxingHub. iBoxingHub 24 is the promo code. Stick that in the box. Enjoy 40% off your purchases. That's D-Rock. I'm Neutral's Corner. You've been on the watch along. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.